trouble in your eyes now, but I know there's always a way. From sunrise till dawn, I'll be here waiting. From sunrise till dawn, I'll never stop. I'll fix you up, make everything much smoother again. I'll fix you up, from sunrise till dawn, my friend. I'll fix you up, with these hands and heart so true. I'll fix you up, Daniel, I'll fix you up. The connections might be tangled, the power source has lost its spark, but every wire tells a story, and I can mend what's torn apart. From sunrise till dawn, I'll be here waiting. From sunrise till dawn, I'll never stop. I'll fix you up, make everything run smooth again. I'll fix you up, from sunrise till dawn, my friend. I'll fix you up, with these hands and hearts so true. I'll fix you up, Daniel, I'll fix you up. When the current isn't flowing, when the signals disappear, I'll be here with tools and patience, make the static crystal clear. Every cable, every circuit, every problem that you bring, I'll restore what time has broken, make the whole world sing. So don't you worry about tomorrow, don't you stress about today. I've got maintenance for your troubles, and I'll chase them all away. I'll fix you up, make everything run smooth again. I'll fix you up, from sunrise till dawn, my friend. I'll fix you up, with these hands and hearts so true. I'll fix you up, Daniel, I'll fix you up. Hey, Daniel, everything's good as new. Hey, Daniel, I'll fix you up for you.
Well, welcome. Today is Judge Anna Marie Anzalone. Another judge that I have a lot of respect for every judge that I talk about on this channel, believe me. And you hear the pinging on my phone, that means that some judge has, so I'm keeping up with content. Some judges are going to be taken off the list because there's no run out of content with them, but that's okay. I'm still going to be doing this. So let's get started with Judge Anna Marie Anzalone. Let me share my screen. Make this larger. And yes, I'll be here. I just have the mic muted so you don't hear the background.
All right. What is your name?
Rebecca Zamudio. Rebecca Nelson.
So, what is your name? All right. Okay, so ma'am, you don't have to get up, but in the matter of Rebecca Nelson versus Joey Deck, file number 2014-40557DS. So that was dismissed. I don't have any other information than that. So I'm assuming it's because payments were made. I don't know, because I just get a notice that it's been dismissed. So what I would tell you is go down to front of the court and talk to caseworker on why it got dismissed.
Okay,
And then make sure your phone number is updated with your caseworker, so they can notify you in advance when it's dismissed, okay?
okay.
I don't have any other information.
He was ordered to.
I don't have any information,
Okay.
so if he was ordered to be here, then they probably told him not to come.
Oh,
Okay, so just go downstairs and find out, because I don't have even a file.
thank you so much.
You're welcome. Sorry about that. In the matter of Mariah Cruz versus Theodore Baki, 25-52676 UN, that was canceled. So you've been making payments? Probably, so they canceled it. So you're all set. If you want to know why, you have to go down in front of the court. All right, thank you. In the matter of Dorinda Williams versus Timothy Williams, file number 1990-12245 DM. That matter has been adjourned to February 23rd at 8 a.m. In the matter of Sarah Holtz versus Timothy Holtz, file number 2008-33341 DM. That matter has been dismissed. In the matter of Kayla Forrest versus Blake Rinke, file number 2010-35508 DP. That matter has been adjourned to February 23rd at 8 a.m. In the matter of Sierra Colburn versus Sean Dickerson, file number 2011-36368 DP. That matter has been adjourned to February 9. In the matter of wait, I think I have Donald Miller. Let me bring him in. All right, Mr. Miller, if you can unmute your device, thank you. In the matter of Miranda Tabernac versus Donald Miller, file number 2011-36639 DP. Mr. Miller, that's been dismissed. Front of the court will notify you by phone if your hearing's been dismissed, so you don't have to show up on Monday. Miss Kanizo, can I put him in a breakout room with you to update? But it also means, Mr. Miller, you got to make sure your voicemail is open. Do you have a phone then?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so you always got to make sure your voicemail is empty and set up. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Miss Kanizo real quick for her to get your phone number. And that way, if it ever happens again, they can call you and let you know. So just 1 second, join that breakout room. And when you're done, you're free to go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, in the matter of Tabitha Paban versus Lance Lopez, 2011-37099 UE, that matter has been adjourned to February 23rd at 8 a.m. In the matter of Megan Brzee versus Jason Smith, file number 2017-44475 DS. That matter has been dismissed. Mr. Collins has a warrant, right? We're in warrant status.
Yes, I believe so.
All right, I'm gonna skip down to Wood. In the matter of Amanda Wood versus Stephen Wood, file number 20-47464 DM. That matter has been adjourned to February 23rd at 8 a.m. In the matter of Taylor Doobie versus Timothy Moody, file number 20-47809 DS. That matter has been dismissed. Ms. Kanizo, I didn't do any that weren't already dismissed or adjourned, so I was waiting for you to come back. Autumn Miller, go ahead and unmute your device. All right, so Ms. Miller, in the matter of Autumn Miller versus Damian DeForest, file number 51506DP. Ma'am, that's been adjourned to February 23rd at 8 a.m.
Okay. Okay, thank
All right.
you. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
In the matter of Whitney Holtz versus Timothy Holtz, file number 24-515960M. That matter's been dismissed. So let's back up to Collins. In the matter of Amber Collins versus Darius Collins, file number 2018-45122DM. So I believe Ms. Kneisel, I have a bench warrant issued for him on a criminal matter, but he has failed to appear today. He's neither in my waiting room, the hallway, or on Zoom. So I will issue a bench warrant for failure to appear, and I will set bond in the amount of $5,000 cash. He owes $35,503.93. Okay, let's move on to I have a Matthew Deary, but I don't know who that is. Let me see. Matthew Deary, can you start your audio and video for me, please?
Oh, there we go. Can you hear me?
And your name's, yep, I can hear you. Your name's Matthew Deary.
Yes.
Okay, and what's the other party's name?
The one that I'm here, for Jason, my son,
Yeah,
Brittany Klein.
how do you spell the last name?
My last name or her last name?
Her last name.
I believe it is Klein.
Okay, Ms. Kneisel, I don't have that on the docket this
Don't
morning.
have him on the docket either.
Was it for Judge Olsaver? Can,
Anna Marie Anzalone.
yeah, you're not on my docket, so we're just trying to figure out what happened. So they're gonna look it up.
Okay, I think I might have missed it, but they told me today because I had surgery when I was supposed to have court.
Okay, hold on just a minute. Ms.
Okay.
Kneisel's gonna look it up.
Now, sir, what is your first name? Oh, I see it there. Never mind.
Judge,
Yeah,
he had a paternity hearing on January 13th. Looks like he did not appear for, so that must be what it is. If he wants to contact Mr. Bergman.
so Mr. Deary, you were supposed to be here for a paternity hearing. So
Yeah.
you need to reach, no, listen to me. You
Sorry.
need to call the attorney's name on your paperwork, Matthew, or Mark Bruggeman. They should have the prosecutor, Mark Bruggeman, call his office, please.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. All right, and that leaves then Ms. Kneisel in the matter of Christina Williams versus Andrew McConaughey, file number 23-50464 DC. Mr. McConaughey was ordered to appear. He is not here. He's ordered to pay $736 a month. His arrearage is $8,391.82. So we haven't received a payment since April of 25. He's almost at the felony level. So I'm going to issue a bench warrant for failure to appear, and I'm going to set bond in the amount of $5,000 cash. And Ms. Kneisel, I do believe that concludes our front of the court docket.
I still have a Lance Lopez.
Who?
Lance Lopez.
Tabitha Paban versus Lance Lopez, friend of the court, informed us it was adjourned to February 23rd at 8 o'clock.
Well, thank you very much.
Is that it?
That is all.
All right, thank you.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.
You too. Bye. Would, let me see, Ms. Spiegel. right, so this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Brianna Lynn Spiegel, file number 24-21737FH and 24-21738FH. I have Rhonda Underwood appearing on behalf of Ms. Spiegel. And I have, let's see, I don't have Sarah Teskey, so who's covering?
I didn't write down whatever you need me to know.
All right, is she here?
I didn't see her, I don't know.
She might be next door.
Yeah.
Where is that? I know, she's tucked away in that corner. I never find her. She's not answering. I can, she's not awake. I bet she's remote today. Let me send her a chat. Send her a chat. Miss Underwood, do you need a moment to speak with Miss Spiegel?
I do not, Your Honor.
All right. So, Miss Spiegel, have you had an opportunity to review the the probation violation report?
Yeah,
Have you had an opportunity to speak with your attorney about it?
yes, and I was gonna ask if I could have a buyout.
If you could have what?
A buyout?
This isn't district court. We don't really do buyouts, Ms. Spiegel. All right, so are you satisfied let me ask again, are you satisfied with Ms. Underwood as your attorney and the advice that she's given you?
Yeah,
Okay, Ms. Underwood, do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any information in the pre-sentence report?
I don't believe we do, Your Honor.
All right, before the court passes sentence, is there anything you'd like to say on behalf of Ms. Spiegel?
Your Honor, Ms. Spiegel recognizes that she has really not availed herself of the opportunities that she's had, Your Honor. She recognizes that she should not have left when she did, and she knows that was wrong. Ms. Spiegel acknowledges the problem. She appreciates what the probation department does, and I think all things being equal, she would welcome another shot at probation, but she understands the recommendation in this matter. Your Honor, there are a couple things. As she said, she would be interested in, at some point, being able to pay her fines and costs off and get out of jail, Your Honor. Whether we call it a buyout or whatever we call it. The second thing is that Ms. Spiegel does want, in this case, to have the no contact dropped so that she can have contact with the other individual. Your Honor, we would ask for significantly less than the 11 months recommended. I don't believe it, is appropriate. Ms. Spiegel understands that she needs help. And I think the sooner she gets that help on her own, and if I know she comes to our office, Emily will be willing to help her, so that's where we are, Your Honor. Thank you.
What no contact?
you put in no contact.
Brianna?
Hold on, you can't talk, I'm sorry. I don't see a no contact in the probation violation recommendation.
Well, I guess it would probably end with the case, Your Honor.
Okay, yeah, it would. Okay, all right, Ms. Spiegel, is there anything you'd like to say in your own behalf?
I know I screwed up. I shouldn't have ran for so long. And I know what I gotta do when I get out of jail. I am
All
gonna
right.
go get help.
So Miss Spiegel, you know, you definitely were a bright star in our recovery court program. You excelled. You were a positive influence on other people within the program. You were doing exceptionally well. And obviously we understand relapses and what happens, but I don't understand why you just didn't come back, because you were doing so well and you would have continued to do well. And obviously she did avail herself of all the programs and she did exceptionally well. And I know she can do that again. But in light of the period of time you absconded and also the admission of using methamphetamine, I do find the sentence to be appropriate. So it's sentence of the court that your probation will be terminated, and you will serve 11 months in the Illinois County Jail on both dockets. I'll give you credit for time served of 126 days on both dockets. Obviously, any probation terms that were in place would not be continued because your probation would be revoked. I don't know who the individual is on the no contact, but Ms. Spiegel, you know, you're an intelligent woman and you've been through this. So if this individual is a bad influence on you or not a positive influence on your sobriety, then you yourself should not have contact with him. So now you do have the right to appeal the sentence, and we're going to send over to the jail 3 copies of your notice of right to appellate review. If you wish to appeal the sentence, you would fill out the information on the form and mail it to the address listed on the form within 42 days. All right?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Jail, Judge?
I'm sorry.
Excuse me. What's jail?
11 months in jail with credit for 126.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, Sarah logged on.
Oh.
Okay, Ms. Teskey logged on. All right. Okay, so Mr. Taylor, you had an opportunity to use the Zoom device in the hallway and speak with your attorney. So have you reviewed the probation violation report with him?
Sure.
Okay, speak up for me a little bit, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Are you satisfied with Mr. Glazier as your attorney and the advice that he's given you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Glazier, do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any information in the pre-sentence report?
No, Your Honor.
Does, looking at, I'm looking at, it doesn't really say. So I'm not sure if he has prior charges or not. The pre-sentence report doesn't.
It mentions within the report he has no criminal history.
Yeah. So, and there are no guidelines because it's a misdemeanor. Mr. Glazier, the recommendation is for fines and costs, and the court will follow that recommendation. So is there anything you'd like to say on behalf of Mr. Taylor?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Taylor, is there anything you'd like to say on your own behalf?
No, Your Honor.
All right, so I do take note that Ms. Banda did request as light of a sentence as possible, and I believe she's here in the court today as well. So I will follow the recommendation on this in determining the appropriate sentence in this case. The court considers the seriousness of the offense, your history, the principle of proportionality, the statutory penalty, the cost of confinement, the sentencing guidelines, the report and recommendation of the probation department, as well as what has been said upon the record at this hearing. The criteria and reasons for the sentence are the nature and gravity of the offense, the discipline appropriate to its commission, deterrence against repetition by you and by others, the potential for reformation, vindication for law and protection of society. So let me pull up. This is a misdemeanor. So count 6, assault. Hold on. I know the felony fines and costs, but I don't always know the misdemeanor ones. So this was a reckless use of a firearm and an assault and battery. All right. So there is on the assault and battery count, $100 fine, $50 in state costs, and $75 crime victim rights fee. Those are mandatory, okay? And then on, is there a reckless use of a firearm in here somewhere? Yeah, my chart doesn't have that. So I'm gonna order a $50 state cost on the reckless use of a firearm charge. So that comes to $275, all right? How long do you need to pay that? 90 days?
Yeah, probably so.
Okay, so I'll give you 90 days to pay that. You would pay that on the 3rd floor of the courthouse in the clerk's office, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
And I think they take cash. Usually cash always works, right? Mr. Taylor, obviously this behavior is outside of your normal behavior. You have no prior record. You show a good work history. So what I would say is that being a partner is hard sometimes, you know, and if you guys are having struggles, there's nothing wrong with counseling, whether it's through a pastor or through a counseling service or even online. They do it virtual now. There's nothing wrong with learning better communication skills and better ways to handle conflict, so that, you know, obviously this never happens again, which I doubt it won't. Do you have your appellate papers? Okay, so you do have the right to appeal this sentence. My bailiff's going to hand down to your notice of right to appellate review. I'm going to initial and date one copy for our records. The other copies are for you. If you wish to appeal your sentence, you would fill out the information on the form and mail it to the address listed on form within 42 days. All right. All right, so Mr. Taylor, you're all set, 90 days, make sure you pay that on the 3rd floor, all right? All right, thank you. And the record should reflect, I've received that, the signed copy of the notice of right to appellate review. Mr. Glazier, you're still here. Are
Yes.
we good? Is that the only one you had?
That's the only one I have. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Signs, in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus David Royal Signs, file number 24-22047FH. This is the time set for a probation violation sentencing. Miss Underwood, you've met with your client.
I need a breakout with my client yesterday. Or I need to break out with my client. My Zoom was cut off.
Okay, so Mr. Signs, I am going to open a breakout room for
Okay.
you and Miss Underwood.
Okay.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna close the hallway one. All right, so, jail suit 5. And Miss Underwood, go ahead and join that breakout room. I have one more sentencing and then I'll meet with you.
No problem. We're talking.
All right, good, thank you. Oh, Miss Underwood, I will bring your client back. All right, Mr. Sines, there you go. All right. Mr. Sines, have you now had an opportunity to speak with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor, I have.
All right, are you satisfied with Miss Underwood as your attorney and the advice that she's given you?
Yes, Your Honor, I am.
All right, Miss Underwood, do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any information in the pre-sentence report?
We do not, Your Honor.
All right, before the court passes sentence, is there anything you'd like to say on behalf of your client?
Just, Your Honor, Mr. Sines, is in a tough spot. He has no normal home. And I think he was doing really well where he was until this happened. And I know he regrets it. I think he's been honest. I think the sentence recommendation is probably appropriate, Your Honor. But I would ask in this case to consider just the time served. He's already done 9 days. I don't think another few days in jail is going to really do anyone any good.
Mr. Sines, is there anything you'd like to say on your own behalf?
Yes, there is actually. I really know that I was doing really good, and I do really regret everything that I did when I backslid from where I was, because I had like almost 15 months sobriety before I backslid. So it's like, I really regret it, and I'm gonna try when I get out to reestablish that sobriety and really reach out. I'm probably gonna start going back to meetings and stuff.
Are you still homeless, Mr. Sines?
Yes.
All right, well, it's not a good time to be homeless. So it's sentence the court, you'll serve 30 days in Lenawee County Jail. I'm gonna give you credit for 9 days, Mr. Sines.
All right.
All right, and Miss Underwood, I'm giving him 30 days.
30 days.
And I'm gonna give him credit for 9 days. And Mr. Sines, upon your release from probation, I want you to report to Miss Underwood. Not to Miss Underwood, to Miss Holly. And your probation is continued. I have full faith that you'll continue your services. Now you do have the right to appeal this sentence, and we're going to send over to the jail your notice of right to appellate review. And if you wish to appeal the sentence, you would fill out information on the form and mail it to the address listed on the form within 42 days. All right?
Okay. All right.
All right. And when you get out, be safe, okay?
All right. Thank you.
We'll have to make that modification, okay?
No problem, Judge, from our perspective.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So the modification just needs to state what, Your Honor?
She pled to count 1 and count 2.
Okay.
And then so where it says, and count 2 is a misdemeanor, but we don't need guidelines or anything. But so under final charges, it would say count 1 and count 2. The rest of it, there was a statement that the count 1 will be entered as a deferred judgment and to pay restitution in full. It just doesn't address the fact that if restitution is paid in full, count 1 will be dismissed and the conviction on count 2 of a misdemeanor would remain on her record.
Okay, so if payment is made in full, count one is dismissed completely. And then if payment is not made in full by the end of her probation term, count one stands and count two is dismissed?
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So you are Jessica Moran, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So Miss Moran, have you had an opportunity to read and review the pre-sentence report?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you had an opportunity to discuss that with Mr. Amadeo?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with Mr. Amadeo as your attorney and the advice that he has given you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. or Miss McClure, do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any information in the pre-sentence report?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Amadeo?
No additions, deletions, or corrections, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. Does the pre-sentence report disclose any prior convictions in which there exists any known constitutional defect?
No, Your Honor.
None, Your Honor. Thank you. All right. The probation department has computed the minimum sentencing guidelines to be 0 to 9 months. Do you agree with that computation of guidelines, Ms. McClure?
I do.
All right. Do you agree with that as well, Mr. Amadeo?
I do, Your Honor.
All right. Before the court passes sentence, Ms. McClure, first, do we have anyone that wishes to speak today? And two, do you have a statement?
I'll just make a brief statement if I could. I know there's this sentencing involves 3 different cases, and I know one of the individuals is here observing today. He did provide a written victim impact statement that was on behalf of the Kiwanis Club. And so I would ask the court to consider both victim impact statements. We received, this involves embezzlement from the Kiwanis Club of Morenci, the PTO of Morenci, as well as the Premier Bank where the defendant had previously worked. The Premier Bank is the only one who has not provided a victim impact statement. It's now a different bank, but we had been in contact with them and we had the information from them as to what the restitution was.
Hold on a second. Ms. Teskey, I'm gonna mute you, or you gotta mute yourself. Thank you.
And Judge, I agree with the restitution amounts as stated in the PSI. For the record, I have for Premier Bank was $39,000, to Kiwanis Club of Morenci was $5,055, and to Morenci Schools PTO was $2,764. As to the payment to Kiwanis Club, I have addresses for where that payment should be made. And I can provide that to the probation department after sentencing. As to the Kiwanis Club and the PTO in particular, both organizations expressed how they realize this isn't the most amount of money, but in small organizations in small towns, and I know the court knows this, it does affect them. Any amount of money that's taken unjustly, it affects the community as well as the organizations. And in particular, the PTO indicates that this was startup money for other needed fundraisers, and it prevented them from being able to gain any sort of interest on it while it was sitting in the bank. And I assume the same is for the Kiwanis. So I would just ask the court to consider that. And we did make the agreement that we made because Ms. Moran took accountability for this, and I do appreciate that. And I know the organizations appreciate that as well. And I hope that this is a wake-up call for her and she doesn't do something like this again. Otherwise, I would ask the court to follow the recommendation. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Mr. Amadeo.
Thank you, Judge. When I got this case, I immediately contacted Prosecutor McClure, who did a great job on the case. There was a lot of moving parts with this. I will say from day one, my client, and she's had no criminal history. She's a good mother, a good wife. She clearly made mistakes there, but she took accountability. She waived her prelim. She entered plea negotiations. I've lowered my fees to help pay for restitution. I think one of the reasons we got here, Your Honor, is because the prosecution was really concerned about getting the victims paid, and my client's working on that. We came to a resolution that is supported by the PSI. I asked that you follow it, put her on 3 years probation, let her correct things with the victim, let her make the payments that need to be made. I am asking her not to speak today, not out of disrespect for the court or the people, because there was a no contest plea, but I am expressing her thoughts. Thank you, Judge.
All right, very good. Thank you. And Ms. Moran, your attorney has advised you not to speak today because of the no contest plea. And is that your wish?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, very good.
And Judge, and I'm sorry for interrupting, but if the court has any control over this, I would ask that as restitution's paid, if Kiwanis and the PTO could be paid before Premier Bank. I know they're the larger amount, and I think the other two could be paid off a little bit quicker. So I would just ask that if the court has control over that.
I can order that. It's not a problem, Ms. Teskey, correct?
No, it's not, Your Honor. Who was to be paid first?
So I'm going to order first that the Morenci Schools PTO be paid.
Okay.
And then second, the Kiwanis Club of Morenci.
Okay.
And then Premier Bank.
And then Premier Bank. So we have 3 total.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, anything else? Ms. McClure?
No, Your Honor.
All right.
Sorry.
In determining the appropriate sentence in this case, the court has considered the seriousness of the offense, your history, the principle of proportionality, the statutory penalty, the cost of confinement, the sentencing guidelines, the report and recommendation of the probation department, as well as what has been said upon the record at this hearing, the criteria and reasons for the sentence, and the nature and gravity of the offense, the discipline appropriate to its commission, deterrence against repetition by you and by others, the potential for reformation, vindication for the law, and the protection of society. Sentence of the court that you will be placed on probation for a period of 3 years. During that term of probation, you will obey and comply with all the articles of your probation, not to violate any criminal laws, notify of any change of address or employment status, obey all court orders, not to use or have under your control a weapon of any type. Let's see, you must report to probation. Ms. Teskey, we're going to have a report next Tuesday morning at 8.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so you have to report to the probation department on the 3rd floor next Tuesday morning at 8 a.m. Comply with all written and verbal orders of the field agent. They can enter your house at any time for probation supervision issues or just to verify. You must submit to search of your person, property, vehicle, residence, computer without need of a warrant if they have reasonable cause to believe you have items that violate the conditions of your probation. You must report any police or contact or arrest, loss of employment, change of residence within 24 hours. You can't work in a position where you have direct control over or access to another individual's money. You must maintain employment of a minimum of 30 hours per week. You can also do community service work to help pay off some of the fines and costs, but not restitution. You must pay restitution in the total amount of $46,819. Restitution will be applied first to Morenci School PTO in the amount of $2,764, and the Kiwanis Club of Morenci second in the amount of $5,055. The balance of $39,000 will be paid to Premier Bank. You must execute a wage assignment to pay restitution if you're employed and miss 2 regularly scheduled payments. You must surrender all income tax returns, state and federal, and any bond that was posted. You must pay a crime victim assessment fee in the amount of $130, $30 supervision fee, $60 if we are required to put a tether on you, or court costs in the amount of $750. You must, let's see, surrender, okay, and a $60 DNA fee. There is a $68 state cost for the felony and a $53 state cost for the misdemeanor. And obviously you're not to work in any capacity where you're in charge of any finances or payroll or be in charge of another person's financials, period. And outside of your own. Anything else, Ms. McClure?
No, Your Honor.
And Mr. Amadeo?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, so Ms. Moran, we are going to mail to you 3 copies of your notice of right to appellate review, along with a self-addressed stamped envelope. I need you to initial and date 1 copy where it's marked, fold it up, put it back in the self-addressed stamped envelope, and return it to the court via US Postal Service. You can also drop it off next Tuesday. And then if you wish to appeal this sentence, you would fill out the information on the form and mail it to the address listed on the form within 42 days. And report next Tuesday morning at 8 a.m. to the probation department. All right, Ms. Moran?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Actually,
welcome.
Judge, I'm gonna have her report on Wednesday morning at 8 a.m. just because Monday is a holiday. We won't have time to get her paperwork done before that.
Okay, so Wednesday morning at 8 a.m., Ms. Moran.
Okay,
All right, very good. Thank you.
Thanks, Judge.
thank you.
All right. John, you're here on Ricker? Yes. Okay, give me just a minute. Mr. Castleberry, you have Rickner. Okay, so. Kevin, is with you. Okay, how do you pronounce his name, Mr. Castleberry?
Rickner.
Then you say it again?
Rickner.
Rickner. All right, and just so you know, I wasn't even able to get audio on your client from where he was sitting. All right, so this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Kevin Allen Rickner, file number 25-22416FH, 25-22416FH, and Bert Castleberry appearing on behalf of the defendant. And again, I have Phoebe McClure appearing on behalf of the people. This is the date and time set for sentencing. Mr. Rickner, so you are Kevin Allen Rickner, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so and I'm going to need you to speak up nice and loud. So Mr. Rickner, have you had an opportunity to read and review the pre-sentence report?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and have you had an opportunity to discuss that report with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with Mr. Castleberry as your attorney and the advice that he has given you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. McClure, do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any information in the pre-sentence report?
Your Honor, I think the only thing is in the recommendation, and I know we can get to this later, I don't believe they included the requested restitution.
Okay. All right, and what information do you have regarding restitution?
I believe it was submitted with the victim impact statement, but it's just a receipt as to the phone she had to get replaced. It was $212.
I have $211.
Okay, I have the receipt. It just says 212.
Oh, okay, 212 is fine with the receipt, and if you could just give us a copy of that.
Yeah, I have it here. I can get a copy.
So Mr. Castleberry, she has a receipt present in the courtroom, and I do have in the victim impact statement. The phone was destroyed and had to replace, and the cost was $212. Any objection to that addition to the PSI?
No, Your Honor. No objection.
Okay. And Mr. Castleberry, do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any other information in the pre-sentence report?
No, Your Honor.
Does the pre-sentence report expose any prior convictions in which there exists any known constitutional defect? Ms. McClure?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Castleberry?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. The probation department has calculated the sentencing guidelines, minimum sentencing guidelines in this matter on police officer assaulting and resisting and obstructing to be 0 to 17 months and attempted carrying a concealed weapon to be 0 to 6 months. Ms. McClure, do you agree with the computation of guidelines?
I do, Your Honor.
Mr. Castleberry?
I do, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. McClure, do we have anybody that wishes to speak today?
I don't believe she's here, but let me just double check. No, Janelle is not here, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. McClure, is there anything you'd like to say on behalf of the people?
Just wanted to thank, I guess, Mr. Castleberry for working the case out with me. I know that his client is taking responsibility for this. I would ask the court to consider some type of batterers intervention program while on probation. I know we had an agreement for 1 year in jail to be deferred upon any violation. I would be comfortable if the court would just order any amount up to a year. It doesn't necessarily have to be a year. I agree with the 5 days jail credit. In addition to the restitution we're requesting, otherwise I would ask the court to order that no, there is a no weapons provision on here, that the firearm used in the case will be forfeited, and I would ask the court to follow the recommendation.
All right. Mr. Castleberry, is there anything you'd like to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, I can tell you that I've met with my client many times. He understands the gravity of the offense and he accepts full responsibility. In fact, he has already begun counseling, as Mr. Stevenson has suggested he should do. He is making a change in his life. Thank you.
All right, very good. Thank you. Mr. Rickner, is there anything you'd like to say on your own behalf?
No, Your Honor.
All right. And Mr. Stevenson, is that counseling, would that satisfy the requirement for battering or domestic violence counseling and batter intervention?
I believe it would. When he's placed on probation, I can deal with him directly on that, but I'll recommend that whatever counseling is in that matter is addressed.
Okay, excellent. Okay, in determining the appropriate sentence in this case, the court has considered the seriousness of the offenses, your history, the principle of proportionality, the statutory penalty, the cost of confinement, the sentencing guidelines, the report and recommendation of the probation department, as well as what has been said upon the record at this hearing. The criteria and reasons for the sentence are the nature and gravity of the offenses, the discipline appropriate to its commission, deterrence against repetition by you and by others, the potential for reformation, vindication for the law, and the protection of society. All right. It is a sentence of the court that you will be placed on probation for a period of 2 years. During that term of probation, you will obey and comply with all articles of your probation. You must not use or possess alcoholic beverages or other intoxicants. You must not use or possess any illegal controlled substances or paraphernalia. You must comply with all requirements of alcohol and controlled substance testing by the field agent. You must complete outpatient or residential substance abuse treatment when referred, complete a substance abuse assessment if referred. You must not have verbal, written, electronic, or physical contact with a victim JA in this matter, either directly or through another person. And you must not be within 500 feet of their residence, school, or place of employment. You must not use any object as a weapon. You must not own, use, or have under control or area of control weapon of any type or any imitation of weapon. And the weapon is to be forfeited. Is that correct, Ms. McClure? Yeah.
Yes, that is correct.
All right. You must allow the field agent into your residence at any time for probation supervision. Submit to search of your person and property, including but not limited to your vehicle, your residence, your computer, without need of warrant if the field agent has reasonable cause to believe you have items which violate the conditions of your probation. I am going to order that on count 1, you will serve 1 year in the jail, Lenawee County Jail, suspended upon any violation with credit for 5 days served. And then on the domestic violence count and the carrying concealed weapon count, you will receive credit for 1 day or 5 days in Lenawee County Jail. You will pay us $30 per month supervision fee or $60 per month if we have to place you on a tether. You must pay $750 in court costs, $60 DNA fee, $168 in state costs. There's $212 in restitution that would be paid first, and you are to report to the probation office as required. And obviously, okay. All right, and anything else, Mr. Stevenson? When would you like him to report?
I'll have him report January 27th at 9 a.m.
All right. You're going to report January 27 at 9 a.m. in person. Mr. Castleberry, would you like us to email over to you the notice of right to appellate review to have your client sign now?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Adams, could we email to Mr. Castleberry the 3 copies of the note or the notice of right to appellate review so that he can have his client sign it? And then I appreciate Mr. Castleberry, you effectuating the return of that. It's easier than mailing it out. Plus you save the county, what is it, like $6 to mail a letter now? So, now, Mr. Brickner, you'll review that with Mr. Castleberry. You do have a right to appeal the sentence. I'm going to have you initial and date 1 copy for our records, just to acknowledge you received it. If you wish to appeal the sentence, you would fill out the information on the form and mail it to the address listed on the form within 42 days. Anything else, Mr. Stevenson?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. McClure?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Castleberry?
No, Your Honor.
Judge.
All right, very good. Thank you.
Judge.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Did you address no contact or no?
Yes.
Okay,
thank you.
Mr. Stevenson, are you in your office?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just gonna hand him the receipt. I'll take that receipt for him.
All right, and Ms. McClure is going to provide the receipt for the cell phone to Mr. Stevenson. All right, so, I believe we're all set, Mr. Casper. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Daniel Miller.
Hi, this is Judge Anzalone. I have Jail Zoom 1 and Jail Zoom 4 available and open in my Zoom, but I am ready for Antonio Hodges and David Sines.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You got it.
Bye. All right, Mr. Glazier, is Miss Ricker present in the courtroom?
Yes, she is.
All right, Miss Ricker, why don't you go have a seat by Mr. Glazier? This is, Miss Holly, do you have this information?
I talked to the prosecutor,
But are you aware of it and taking
I'm
notes?
aware, sort of don't need to take notes, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
But if I do,
Okay,
I'm here.
okay, all right, so this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Penny Sue Ricker, file number 25-22404FH. Ms. Ricker is present in the courtroom and represented by John Glazier. I have Alexander Bayanetto appearing on behalf of the people. This is the date and time set for, I don't know, what are we here for?
Plea, Your Honor.
It is a plea. Well, she said she wasn't sure, so I was like, maybe they're not pleading today. So I do have, my notes do say this would be a plea. This matter is assigned to Judge Michael Olsaver, and I am hearing it today on his behalf. So, Mr. Glazier, how would you like to proceed today?
My client's going to plead no contest to aggravated assault. The understanding that the former's assault will be dismissed.
Mr. Glazier, I have a court reporter here. Can you move the microphone in front of you? She's zooming. So could you repeat that louder, please?
Yeah, she's going to plead to aggravated assault, a 1-year misdemeanor, with the understanding that former's assault would be dismissed. There would be no upfront jail, but if she violates her probation, it would be a year in jail.
Okay, so she's gonna plead guilty to count 2, count 1 noli prost, no upfront jail, but if she violates, she will serve 1 year in jail.
Yes.
All right, and then probation standard terms, correct?
Yeah. I would assume
Okay,
so.
and this is misdemeanor, so I got what you were saying, Ms. Tully. All right, and Ms. Adams, when do they report to district court for a PSI? Is it Thursday mornings the following week?
Yes, Thursday, correct.
Okay, so you are Penny Sue Ricker?
Yes.
All right, and Mr. Bandetto, is that a correct recitation of the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
All right, so I'm gonna let Ms. Ricker review that advice of rights and sign it. Mr. Glazier, I provided that to her. Or my bailiff provided that to
What
her.
was that?
We gave her advice of rights, so she's reviewing that and signing now.
She's 17. Yeah. The 16 one. She hasn't filled out.
All right, so Ma'am, you have heard the statement of or raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right, so ma'am, you have heard the statement of your attorney and the prosecuting attorney. Is it your intention today to plead guilty to count 2 aggravated assault, which carries a maximum penalty of up to 1 year in jail? It is a misdemeanor and or a $1,000 fine. Okay, so I'm gonna need you to speak up a little bit louder, so maybe put that microphone in front of you now. Are you satisfied with Mr. Glazier as your attorney and the advice that he has given you?
Yes.
All right, and neither the prosecutor, the defendant, or anyone on the defendant's behalf has discussed any other possible sentence with the court other than there would be no upfront jail, and if she were to violate, there would be a sentence of 1 year in jail at that violation. Is that correct, Mr. Bayonetto?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Mr. Glazier? Okay. If a guilty plea is accepted, there will be no trial. This means that you will be giving up rights you would have had at trial. I'm going to explain those rights to you now to make sure that you understand them. You have a right to a speedy public trial by jury. You may ask for a non-jury trial, and if the prosecutor and court agree, you can have a non-jury trial. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to have the prosecuting attorney prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are guilty, and you do not have to prove anything. You have the right to be present at trial and have witnesses against you appear at your trial and to ask those witnesses questions. You have the right to have the court order any witnesses you have for your defense to appear at the trial. You have the right to remain silent during your trial and not to have your silence used against you. However, you also have the right to testify at your trial if you want to testify. Do you understand that if your plea is accepted, you may be giving up the right to appeal issues that would otherwise be appealable if you were convicted at trial? Do you understand that?
Yes.
Do you understand that any appeal from the conviction and sentence pursuant to the plea will be by application for leave to appeal and not by right? Do you understand that?
Yes.
Do you understand that if your plea is accepted and you engage in any misconduct as defined in MCR 6.310 between now and sentencing, the court will not be bound by your plea? Do you understand that? And you will not have a right to withdraw your plea. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Misconduct is defined to include, but is not limited to, absconding or failing to appear for sentencing, violating terms of conditions on bond, or the terms of any sentencing or plea agreement, or otherwise failing to comply with an order of the court pending sentence. Do you understand that?
Yes.
If you are not a citizen of the United States of America, a conviction of any crime may result in deportation, exclusion from admission to the United States of America, or denial of naturalization. Do you have any questions about the rights that I've given to you?
No, ma'am.
So ma'am, how do you plead to the charge that on or about May 27 of 2025 in the city of Adrian in the county of Lenawee that you did commit the offense listed under count 2, assault aggravated?
No contest.
Say it a little bit louder.
No contest.
Okay. Has anyone, and that's due to lack of memory or intoxication or civil liability? Civil liability, okay. Has anyone made any threats or promises to you to induce you to plead no contest to this charge?
No.
Do you understand that if I accept this plea, you will be giving up any and all claims that your plea is given as a result of promises or threats that were not disclosed to the court on the record during this hearing, or that it was not your own choice to enter the plea? Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Is the prosecutor or defense counsel aware of any promises or threats or inducements other than the plea bargain to induce the defendant to plead no contest? Mr. Glazier?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Bayonetto?
No, Your Honor.
Has your attorney promised you outside of what was already placed on the record in terms of length of probation, fines, and costs, any particular sentence or estimated what that sentence would be?
No.
Okay. Is it your own choice to plead no contest?
Yes.
All right. So who's placing the factual basis on the record?
I can, Your Honor.
All right.
Your Honor, had this matter proceeded, I apologize, reading from police report number 250007889 from the City of Adrian Police Department. Had this matter proceeded to trial, the people would have proven beyond a reasonable doubt that on or about May 27th, 2025, in the City of Adrian, in the county of Lenawee, the defendant, Penny Ricker, did drive Joshua D. Moline, who I believe is her son, to the address of 1111 East Butler Street. At that time, there was a no contact order between Josh D. Moline and Shelby Carey. Your Honor, the Ms. Carey was made aware that Josh was there and instructed her mother, Shelley Gallant, to go over to the residence, figure out what was going on, because Ms. Carey's minor daughter was there at the time. Your Honor, there was a verbal altercation between Ms. Gallant and Ms. Ricker and Mr. Demoline, who were all present on the scene. Ms. Gallant did attempt to call 911 to have law enforcement intervene in the altercation. During that phone call to 911, she was standing in the middle of the driveway at 11.
Ma'am, you can't talk. I'm sorry, you're not allowed to talk back there.
At 1111 East Butler Street. Your Honor, at that time, Ms. Ricker did accelerate the truck that she was driving, striking Ms. Gallant.
Okay, so we have to be quiet in the courtroom. Can't be quiet in the courtroom. You can go be loud in the hallway, but we don't talk. So I can hear a voice back there, so I don't know who it is. It's okay. Thank you. Ma'am, stop talking. I'm gonna hold you in contempt.
Your Honor, after Ms. Gallant was struck with the truck, Ms. Ricker got out of the vehicle and another verbal altercation
Wait, you
started.
gotta back up. So she was driving the vehicle. You said she accelerated the vehicle and struck Ms. Gallant.
Yes.
Okay.
Your Honor, there was another verbal altercation. Ms. Ricker got out of the truck, pushed Ms. Gallant to the ground, got on top of her, and repeatedly struck her. Indications also show that Ms. Ricker was, in fact, slamming Ms. Gallant's head into the concrete. As a result of injuries sustained during this assault, Ms. Gallant had to go to the hospital to seek medical treatment. Your Honor, given those facts, I believe the elements of aggravated assault would be met.
All right, Mr. Glazier, any additions or corrections?
Yes, Your Honor. I want to put on the record, we did not stipulate to those facts. Obviously, that's what the police report says. My client certainly admits that she pushed the victim down, and she did, I think, receive some stitches to her head. It would have been an aggravated injury.
Okay. All right, so based on the facts placed on the record and the information contained in the police report, the court does find beyond a reasonable doubt that on May 27 of 2025, in the city of Adrian in the county of Lenawee, the defendant did commit the offense of assault aggravated by driving a motor vehicle to their home, accelerating and striking Ms. Gallant with that vehicle, and then later getting out of the vehicle, pushing her to the ground, where she sustained injuries that required her to go to the hospital, evidently for stitches. So therefore, the court accepts the no contest plea based on civil liability. Has the court complied with MCR 6.302 B, C, and D? Mr. Banetto? Mr. Glazier?
Yes, it has. Yeah.
Okay, accept the plea. It's been given understandably, voluntarily, and accurately. The defendant has full knowledge of her rights. She does have competent counsel. Other than the Killebrew agreement that was placed on the record by the prosecutor and counsel, this court has made no agreement regarding the possibility of a plea or possible sentence in this case with the prosecutor, the defense attorney, the defendant, or anyone acting in the interest of either of them. I am going to refer this matter to the district court probation department, ma'am, because it is a misdemeanor. So that would be on the first floor. And next Thursday morning between 8 and 10, I need you to check in at district court probation. Now, ma'am, this file is assigned to Judge Olsaver. So listen to me. You have a right to be sentenced by the judge that took your plea. Obviously, I am accommodating Judge Olsaver because he is at a conference today. So I took this plea to benefit you. So you have a right to be sentenced by me, or you have a right to be sentenced by Judge Olsaver. Mr. Glazier, I don't know who your client would like to be sentenced by.
She cares. We don't really care.
All right, so she waives her right to be sentenced by me?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so we will set this matter for sentencing in front of Judge Olsaver. Mr. Glazier, I have February 27 or March 5. Either day is fine. So I will set this for sentencing in front of Judge Olsaver on February 27 at 8:15 in the morning. And Mr. Glazier, your client also has a right to be present in person, or she can appear via Zoom. So Mr. Glazier, you can have that discussion. What would you prefer?
You want to just do it by Zoom from the office? Yeah, she'll do it by Zoom.
Okay, so we'll set that via Zoom. Any objection to that, Mr. Banetto?
Given the
Killebrew?
Killebrew, no, you're on.
Okay, all right, very good. Ms. Adams, could I have a notice of hearing from Ms. Ricker for February 27 at 8:15?
Okay.
All right, so Ms. Ricker, you're just gonna sit there for a minute and my assistant will get you a notice of hearing, okay?
I'm gonna go to the district court on Thursday.
Next Thursday, yep.
Next Thursday. It's the first floor, down on the end, right? Just check it. No extras.
All right, Ms. Underwood, as always, thank you for your patience. So I have David Sines and I have Antonio Hodges. Ms. Underwood, do you have a preference as who you'd like to start with?
Why don't we start with Mr. Hodges, Your Honor?
All right, so let me grab his pre-sentence report. Do you need a breakout room with Mr. Hodges or were you able to meet with him?
We've already discussed it, but could I just have a brief breakout with him, just to make sure we're on the same page?
Yep. All right, so Mr. Hodges, I'm going to open a breakout room and you will get an invitation to join that breakout room. So just use the mouse to click on join. So Mr. Sines will be with you in a minute. Miss McGrain?
Yes, Judge.
I'm gonna send you a chat, unless, did you see my chat earlier?
No, I've been across the street.
All right, I'm gonna close the breakout room. I didn't know if he wanted Miss McGrain Zoom instructions, unless you already gave him.
I did. He wanted to appear in person.
All right, so thank you. And Ms. Ricker has received her notice of hearing. Thank you, Ms. Adams. Thank you. I'm going to have to do my docket, so you can get them back. Just put them on because-
Oh,
Or leave them.
I'm already doing it for.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. All right, so Ms. Underwood, I have Mr. Hodges back. So, Mr. Hodges, you are Antonio Demetrius Hodges, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
It's file number 25-22119FH with Rhonda Underwood appearing on behalf of Mr. Hodges. So, Mr. Hodges, have you had an opportunity to discuss the probation violation report with Ms. Underwood?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with Ms. Underwood as your attorney and the advice that she's given you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Ms. Underwood, do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any information in this probation violation report?
We don't, Your Honor.
All right, before the court passes sentence, is there anything you'd like to say on behalf of Mr. Hodges?
Yes, there is. Your Honor, we understand that Mr. Hodges screwed up, Your Honor. He understands that. He's had a long time in jail to think about that. I think Mr. Hodges understands that at the end of the day, he has to complete this probation. And the sooner he does that, the better. He has gotten himself together in jail. He's in a good frame of mind. He wants to get out and complete this. Your Honor, Mr. Hodges has done 28 days. The probation department is recommending 90. Your Honor, it's my hope that the court, Mr. Hodges is going to have to get out, start paying on these fines, and start complying. And I think the sooner he does that, the better. And he does. And jail at this point, he has, it has allowed him to get a new appreciation for probation, Your Honor. And I think he's prepared to take his probation officer very seriously. And we would hope the court would let Mr. Hodges return to probation with credit for time served, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Hodges, anything you want to say on your own behalf?
I'd like to thank Ms. Underwood for her help and ask for mercy on the court.
Okay. All right. So, Mr. Hodges, to be honest, you've got a whole lot of jail available for district court to hit you with. You know that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Who's your judge in district court?
Sheridan.
Sheridan. He's dead. So I'm gonna guess it was.
He said
Shadler. Okay, because I was like, Sheridan would come back from the grave to sentence somebody on a domestic violence for sure. He would enjoy that. All right. So yeah. So Shadler as well. So Judge Shadler, you know, she has a lot of jail because you've got like a whole bunch of domestic violence cases down there, and I can tell you on the whole, judges do not like domestic violence cases. So, all right, sentence of the court that you'll be continued on probation, must complete a domestic violence prevention program as ordered.
Was in the process of doing that class before this happened. I had the
I'm sorry, Mr. Hodges, hold on 1 minute because you're kind of garbled. Scoot up a little bit. What did you say?
I had already paid for the first semester of the class, but I didn't get a chance to do my orientation with. I had because it's $30 a class and it's $50 to pay for the class.
Okay.
So I had already paid for the class. I haven't did the orientation yet because of this happened, and I was willing to. I'm willing to do whatever I gotta take to make that happen. So I can take care of it.
Okay. All right, and you can work with probation on that. All right, and you will serve 90 days in the jail, and I'll give you actually credit for 31 days, is what it says on the probation report. So credit for 31 days. Now you do have the right to appeal this sentence. We're going to send over to the jail your notice of right to appellate review. We'll have the initial and date, one copy for our records, the other copies are for you. If you wish to appeal the sentence, you would fill out the information on the form and mail it to the address listed on the form. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and Mr. Hodges, good luck to you. Thank you. All right, Ms. Underwood, let me. All right. I have a jail room open, but other than Mr. Sines, I don't know who that is, but I don't need it. All right. All right, in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus David Royal Sines, file number 24-22047FH. Says date and time, scheduled for contempt and violation of probation or violation of probation. Mr. Sines, you had requested court-appointed counsel. Ms. Underwood was appointed to represent you. Do you need a breakout room, Ms. Underwood?
Yes, please, Your Honor.
All right, So Mr. Sines, I'm gonna open up a breakout room. And go ahead and use the mouse to click on join, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. This is my last one, and then I'll go off live stream. If you have any questions or anything, we can talk.
Well, thank you. I think I was gonna leave that's on after morning.
Okay, okay. Do you have any questions about this morning?
No, I think I understood most of it.
And Miss Womack, this is off the record. We have an intern from Adrian College, so I was just gonna see if you had any questions.
Okay. No, I don't think I have any questions, so.
Okay. And if you do, always feel free to just let me know.
I guess this was a good day to watch. Just about everything happened today.
Yes, it was. Yep, my other intern zoomed in because he has a drive, so
Okay.
he zoomed in because the roads. So it was kind of a varied morning for sure.
So try and figure out who the victim was.
Huh?
So try and figure out who the victim was.
On that last one?
First one?
Powers.
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah, she was back in the corner.
Yeah, he just, his statement.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's too long.
Yeah. I think that actually was the longest.
It has to be a record.
Yeah, that is actually the longest. And obviously they have a right. You know, they have a right to make a statement, and there's no time limit on that statement.
We were wondering about that.
Yeah, there's not. And, you know, I'm never going to cut somebody short because that just opens it up to an appellate issue.
Well, John Glazier out in the hallway said that he thought you could just adjourn it to 4 o'clock today and let him talk.
So I will say that I believe I've had predecessors who would have done that.
We were wondering, yeah.
But it's Friday.
I've never seen one go that long.
No, that is probably the longest defendants, honestly.
I got to leave, so I was okay.
But, you know, they have a right to make a statement.
It's like a half an hour statement.
Chris Jones says 45 minutes. And he didn't like the idea of going to 4 o'clock either. I told him.
All right, Ms. Underwood, I'm going to close that breakout room and bring your client back. All right, so Ms. Underwood, we are back with Mr. Sines. We have 2 things. We have a contempt of court for failure to appear for a violation of probation show cause on January 7 of 2026, as well as the violation of probation dated December 4. So he has been absconded since November 26 of 2025. So, Ms. Underwood, how would you like to proceed on behalf of Mr. Sines?
I believe these are all technical violations still at this point, Your Honor.
Yes.
And Mr. Sines wishes to plead guilty, Your Honor.
All right. So, Mr. Sines, do you want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And Ms. Underwood, I do have a note in my file that he pled his charge back in the beginning, and there was a COBS agreement. It remains and completes front jail. So he must have, so I don't, what is HL? That's
Harbor Light.
Harbor Light. And he did,
He was in there.
but he did complete that.
I think he did complete that.
Okay, so I just wanted to make sure, no, Mr. Sines, you did complete that, so I just wanted to make sure it didn't apply to this violation, okay? All right, so Mr. Sines, you heard the statement of your attorney. Is it your intention today to plead to the contempt of court and the violation of probation?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and you said you were satisfied with Ms. Underwood as your attorney and the advice that she has given you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Obviously, on the possession of methamphetamine, the violation carries a maximum penalty of up to 10 years in prison. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
And the contempt court carries a maximum penalty of up to 93 days in jail. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Do you understand that you have a right to contest this violation of probation charge and to have a trial on it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that throughout the trial, you will be presumed innocent until your guilt is proven by a preponderance of the evidence? Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have a right to have all the witnesses against you appear at your trial, to have your lawyer ask those witnesses questions, or you may ask them yourself, and to have me order any witnesses you might have to appear at that trial. Do you understand all of that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You do not have to testify at your trial, and no one can say anything about you not testifying or hold it against you in any way. Do you understand all of that?
Yes, Your Honor.
On the other hand, do you understand that you have a right to testify at your trial if you want to testify?
Yes, Your Honor.
How do you plead to the charge that you violated the terms of your probation and that you tested positive on or about November 19 of 2025 to crack and or / cocaine at the Philadelphia house in Monroe, Michigan? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Your
And how do
Honor,
you plead to the?
Mr. Sines,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm just going to interrupt for Mr. Sines. Did you tell me that you didn't, you weren't actually tested, but
Yeah,
you
actually-
admitted?
Yeah, I admitted, but I was never tested. So.
Okay, so you admitted. Okay, so you admitted though to using, was it crack or
Yeah,
what form of cocaine?
Yeah,
Crack,
they never
okay.
tested me though, so it wasn't on legal paper, no.
Okay, all right, so you admitted to that. All right, and then how do you plead to the charge that you failed to report as instructed on November 26th of 2025 or any time thereafter?
Guilty, Your Honor.
All right, and how do you plead to the charge that you left the Philadelphia house in Monroe and failed to notify the probation department of your whereabouts any time after that? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
And how do you plead to charge that you failed to pay anything towards your court-ordered monetary obligations, still owing $948 plus all of your state supervision fees? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty. Guilty.
All right. And how do you plead to the charge that you failed to appear for a violation of probation show cause back on January 7 of 2026? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
All right. Do you understand by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up your right to a trial as I've already explained to you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anything been promised to you to get you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
Has anyone threatened you in any way to get you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
If I accept this plea, you will be giving up any and all claims that your plea is given as a result of promises or threats that were not disclosed to the court on the record during this hearing, or that it was not your own choice to enter the plea. I'm sorry. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is it your own choice to plead guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so Mr. Sines, you were placed on probation. You have multiple terms. One of them was not to use any illegal controlled substances. And did you use crack cocaine back on or about November 19 of 25?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
All right, and then you tested or you admitted to use of it, and then you left Philadelphia house in Monroe after using that. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor. They kicked me out, yeah.
Yeah, and did you notify your probation
I did
officer
not.
of your whereabouts after that?
No, Your Honor.
All right, and then did you report to probation anytime after that?
No, Your Honor.
And during the term of probation, you had a balance of $948 in monetary obligations, and you have failed to make payment on that. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor. I failed to pay on it.
Okay, and then we did a show cause for a violation of probation, requesting that you appear here on January 7 of 26. Did you appear for that hearing?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. I accept the pleas, they've been given understandably, voluntarily, and accurately. The defendant has full knowledge of his rights. He does have competent counsel. I'm going to refer this matter to the probation department for a violation of probation sentencing. Miss Adams, do you want me to use what date, 15, 16? Or no, God, that's this week, sorry. 22nd or 23rd?
Yes, 23rd at 8:15.
Okay, so Miss Underwood, I am going to set this matter for sentencing if you're available on January 23rd at 8:15. Are you available?
One moment, please, Your Honor. Let me check that. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry.
Yes, it looks like I'm available.
So Mr. Sines, I'm going to set this for sentencing next Friday. And so Miss Holly's going to do an update to the probation violation report. Miss Underwood's really good about reviewing it with people in advance, but sometimes she's not able to get in due to whatever's going on at the jail or Zoom. If she can't meet with you, I will give her an opportunity to speak with you that morning. Otherwise, we'll see you back on that day. And do you want to appear next Friday, a week from today? Do you want to appear via Zoom or in person?
Zoom will work.
Zoom will work. All right. Very good. In the matter of Megan Marquise versus Christopher Schudel, file number 2018-45822DP. This is the date and time set for a show cause in this matter. Mr. Schudel was ordered to appear. He's ordered to pay $420 a month in child support. His arrearage as of today's date is $4,619.32. This is his second show cause. The last payment we received was $166 back on October 8th of 2025. He has failed to appear. So I'm going to issue a bench warrant for his arrest, set bond in the amount of $2,500 cash. In the matter of Lauren Phillips versus Robert Phillips, file number 20-47595DM. This is the date and time set for a show cause. Mr. Phillips was ordered to appear. So the last show cause we had was in November and his child support went down by half. And it shows his last payment was $70. Can you tell me how it went down by half? Because they usually appear. That's why I'm asking.
Did you tell the judge?
Your Honor, he is not employed right now.
No, but there was a $3,000 payment made since November. Because I show that his arrearage on November 21 was $6,935, and I showed today his arrearage is $3,405. So I was just wondering
The last payment was 10/15.
how it went down 3,000.
Did I type something wrong? Current place of employment. Okay, let's look. Oh, did we have a child emancipate? Let's look over to the right. Where does she see that it went down? $3,000.
It's on my front of the court note sheet.
Your Honor, I still see that he has $7,636.62 owed.
Yeah. We're seeing that
Okay, so
too.
it's just on the court notes that I received wrong.
Did I
That's
put
all.
something wrong? I don't.
I must have.
See it.
Yeah.
Oh, support arrearage as of today's hearing, 3,000. Okay. That's my bad.
Okay,
Oh,
so that's
not
just
true.
wrong.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's just wrong. Yeah.
I apologize.
Okay. No, it's no big deal. All right, all right, so I will issue a bench warrant for failure to appear, and I will set bond in the amount of 3,000 cash. All right, and I do believe that concludes our front of the court show cause docket. Thank you all. Have a good day.
Your Honor, we have two
Thank
pickups.
you.
We have what?
2 pickups this morning.
Judge, those are Old Saver cases. They were just brought down to Old Saver.
Those
Okay.
are Judge Old Savers.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you, Your Honor.
Bye.
All right. I got it. I'm waiting for it to continue connecting. Good. All right, we're connected. Can you hear me, Miss Escott?
Yes.
All right, I have several people in the waiting room. So, okay. All right, this is the hearing scheduled for petitions for contempt of court by the jury board. This is individuals who have failed to respond to juror questionnaires. If the questionnaire is completed and returned, obviously we will remove the show cause. You can contact the circuit court at 517-264. Miss Escott, what number would you like? 517-264.
4596.
4596, or come to the clerk's office on the 3rd floor of the courthouse and ask for Miss Escott. So, Samantha Vlogs, let me find you here. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, there's more V's than I thought there would be.
Judge, my last name is Mulholland. I'm sorry.
That would help me. Thank you so much. Let me get back there. And it's M-U-L?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let me get back there. So MU.
Judge, you received her questionnaire already on November 17th. She didn't need to appear this morning.
Okay, so you are all set, Miss Mulholland. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Let's see. All right, Christine Montney, go ahead and start your audio and your video. Thank you. This is in the matter of Christine Lynn Montney. So, ma'am, we are here on a contempt for failure to return a jury questionnaire. So, Miss Montney, did you receive one in the mail?
Yes,
Okay, did you mail it in?
I mailed it in the mail last Thursday.
Okay. Now, you received that quite a while ago. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, ma'am, Miss Escott, we haven't received that yet, have we? Probably not.
We have not.
All right. So, Miss Montney, I will dismiss this because you've sent it in, but remember going forward, if you receive one, send that in right away. All right.
All right. Yeah, I filled it out, put it on the table, it got buried. I forgot about it.
All right. Thank you. You're all set.
All right, thank you.
All right. In the matter of Gavin Rothove Badaluco.
Rothove Badaluco, yeah.
Okay. So, sir, we are here today on a juror show cause. It's due to the fact that we did not timely receive your juror questionnaire. Did you receive one in the mail?
I did, yes.
Have you mailed that in?
I have not yet. I just got it like ready to go. I just got to put it in the mailbox.
Okay, but you got it like a month ago or 2 months ago, right?
Yeah, I live in a household with like 5 other people, and it just didn't get to me. So I seen this about the meeting, and I asked about it, and then they gave me my letter for it. So
Okay. So, all right. So, sir, I want you to make sure that's filled out and either drop it off at the courthouse on the 3rd floor or put it in the mail today. All right.
okay, yes,
All
ma'am.
right. Thank you.
Thank you. Is that it for today?
Yep, you're all set. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good one.
You too. All right, Ethan Boulay. Let me find you.
Oh.
Mr. Boulay, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Judge, excuse
yes,
me, we received his questionnaire already on November 3rd. He did not need to appear today.
Okay, so Mr. Boulay, you did send that in to us. Thank you so much, and you're all set.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you. Sorry for wasting your time.
Oh, no, sorry for making you come in today. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Yep.
All right, Trent Clark, hold on just a minute. Dennis Clark, Trent Clark. All right, Mr. Clark, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right, this is in the matter of Trent Michael Clark. So, Mr. Clark, this is date and time set for a show cause for contempt of court for failure to return a jury questionnaire. Mr. Clark, did you receive a jury questionnaire in the mail?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
All right, have you returned it?
I sent it out Friday, so I put it in the mailbox Friday last week.
All right. So, sir, you would have gotten this back in like May and August, right? Maybe August?
I'm not exactly sure, probably.
Okay, so Mr. Clark, I will dismiss this, and as long as we receive it, I won't renew it. But Mr. Clark, like, this is pretty serious because if you failed to return it and if you had failed to show today, I would have issued a bench warrant. So,
Yes, ma'am.
make sure when you receive those in the future, even federal and state, that you return those right away. All right.
Okay,
All right. Thank you, Mr. Clark.
thank you.
Thank you. All right, Zachary Duso, give me just a minute to get to yours. Let's see. Hold on, take me just a minute. SS. Hold on. All right, so this is in the matter of Zachary Charles Duso. So, Mr. Duso, we are here on a show cause for failure to return a jury questionnaire. Did you receive a jury questionnaire in the mail?
Yes, Your Honor. I responded back in, I think, May, and then I also just responded to another one December 2nd.
So you filled out the questionnaire and sent it in?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Miss Escott, have we received that?
We have not.
All right, so you filled out the questionnaire and you put it in the mail?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and are you still living in Tecumseh?
I'm not. I'm currently homeless. That address is used for mailing purposes. I haven't lived there in 4 or 5 years.
Okay, and where, okay, so at this time you are homeless, and
Yeah.
what city are you residing in?
I'm in Joshua Tree, California. I've been here for about a month. Before that, I was in Oregon for 3 months, and then I was in Colorado for 3 months this summer.
So, Miss Escott, we are going to dismiss the show cause and remove him from our jury pool. All right, so you are all set, sir, and good luck to you, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Bye. I'm gonna yep. Okay, Steiner, Zender. P. All right, Micaiah?
Micaiah.
Micaiah, okay. So this is in the matter of Micaiah Peter Steiner Zahender. So, sir, we are here on a show cause for failure to return a jury questionnaire. Have you received a jury questionnaire in the mail?
I have, and I have returned 2 of them.
Have you?
I
Okay, when is Ms. Escott, have we received those?
We have not.
Okay, when did you return them?
It's been months. I returned the first one a week or 2 after I got it, and then I got another letter in the mail, and then I sent that one out, and then I got this one to show cause, and I was just wondering, trying to figure it out.
Us too. All right. So, Ms. Escott, can we, do you have a questionnaire now in your possession?
I do, but my kids spilled sauce on it, and I do have an appointment today in Adrian. Is there a way I can get another copy of it? Because
You know what? Actually, if you want to come up to the clerk's office on the 3rd floor of the courthouse,
Okay.
just fill it out and we'll be all set.
Okay.
If you don't come in today, we'll mail another copy, but all right, so I'll dismiss the show cause as long as you do that. All right.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, sir. You have a good day.
Thank you as well.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Mr. Kesbor. Mohammed Kesbor. Can you unmute your device? Okay. Is it Kesbor?
Hello, Judge Anzalone. Yes, it's Kesbor.
All right, thank you. So, Mr. Kesbor, we're here on a show cause. Did you receive a juror questionnaire in the mail?
Yes, so I got all the information. I did send it, and according to my tracking number, it was delivered this morning at 10 a.m. 10:11 a.m.
All right, I'll dismiss it. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you, Doctor.
thank you so much.
Bye.
Appreciate your time. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye. All right, Mr. Weaver. Mr. Weaver, if you want to unmute your device and start your audio.
Yeah. Hello?
Hi, Mr. Weaver. Yep, this is in the matter of Brian Michael Weaver. So, Mr. Weaver, we are here today on a show cause for failure to return a jury questionnaire. Did you receive one in the mail?
I just received them. I received 3 letters and I just received them last week.
Okay, in May or October, did you receive a questionnaire to fill out and return?
No, I don't live in Michigan.
Okay, where do you live?
I'm kind of moving around. I'm homeless right now. So my friend in Michigan.
What
sorry?
state are you living in right now?
I'm in South Carolina.
All right, I'm going to dismiss the show cause. Thank you, and we'll remove you from the jury list. Thank you.
There's yeah, thank you. Have a great day. Thanks.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
All right. So now we're going to go through the list of the people that didn't show up. And remember, it's very important that these questionnaires be filled out and handed in. When we have jury trials, we need jurors. And if people don't return these, we do run out of jurors and are not able to provide due process and judicial fairness to the people in front of us. So if I call out your name, understand it's imperative that you reach out to the circuit court clerk's office by calling 517-264. Did we say 45? What, Ms. Escott? 4596, or you can come to the courthouse on the 3rd floor, and we will be issuing a bench warrant today for these individuals. Is that correct, Ms. Escott?
Yes.
And then obviously I don't sign warrants for several days, so it's imperative that people reach out to the court by calling 517-264-4596 or contacting us in person on the 3rd floor of the courthouse. So I'm going to go through and read the names. Juan Alfonso Ajanel Aparicio, AJANEL-APARICO. Michelle Elizabeth Alaniz, ALANIZ. And these individuals, Mr. Ajanel Aparicio is from Jasper, and Michelle Alaniz is from Adrian. Vincent Jerome Elspach, ALSPACH from Adrian. Susan Irene Andrews from Blissfield. Shaylin Nicole Arnold from Adrian. Zachary Jonathan Arnold. We already did him, didn't we? Yeah. Did we already call that when he showed up? Or no?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was a different Zachary. So Zachary Jonathan Arnold from Clinton, Michigan. Brittany Ann Baird, BAIRD from Tipton. Juan Diego Barcenas, BARCENAS from Blissfield. Rachel Nushell Beach from Hudson, Michigan. Crystal Lorinda Bobian from Morenci, Michigan. Kevin Andrew Beechler with an L from Adrian. Thomas Magnum Bellinger from Britain. Kelsey Marie Borowski from Adrian. Melvin Leroy Billings III from Britain. Anne Marie Bowersax from Adrian. Ina Claire Brent from Addison. Alexander Brown from Adrian. And that was Alexander Paul Brown. Phoebe Joan Brown from Blissfield. Penelope Faye Burgett from Adrian. Zachary Wayne Burrow from Morenci. Dwight David Carter from Adrian. Angelica Maria Casanova from Adrian. Dominic Christopher Champagne from Britain. Caitlin Joe Christensen from Tecumseh, Hannah Rebecca Christner from Adrian, Dennis J. Clark from Adrian, Jacob Carl Clark from Clinton, Noah Jacob Cohen from Tipton, Henry Edward Collins from Adrian, Aaron Chadwick Conklin from Britain, Brennan Bradley Connett from Adrian, Bianca Jane Contreras from Adrian, Juan Cornejo Lopez from Adrian, Aaron Lyman Cosner from Blissfield, Joseph Jude Cotter, Cotter from Hudson, Scott Thomas Covell from Adrian, Isaac Matthew Cundiff from Manitoba Beach, Melissa is Elizabeth Cunningham from Adrian, Randy Dean Cutler from Adrian, Nicholas C. Kimes, Cymes from Adrian, Dennis Michael Daly, Dailey from Britain, Jacob Ethan Davis from Adrian, Chanel Marie Deakins from Adrian, Adriana Justice Dube, D-O-U-B or Daub, from Britain, Samantha Olivia Downing from Tecumseh, Joseph David Doyle from Onstead, Thomas Lee Dulles from Adrian, Nathan Lee Dunny, D-U-N-N-Y from Clinton, Lucy Morphy Edwards from Adrian, Kyle David Eichler, E-I-C-H-L-E-R from Hudson, Gwendolyn Ann Elliott with 2 T's from Adrian, Sean Michael Ellison from Adrian, Blake Thomas Irwin from Cement City, Daniel Joseph Eubanks from Addison, Danielle Renee Evans from Morenci, Harley Summer Evans from Morenci, Deborah Ann Feeney from Adrian, Leanne Nicole Fetters from Hudson, Dustin Anthony Fisher from Adrian, Rex Allen Flippo, F-L-I-P-P-O Jr. from Morenci, Abel Flores from Adrian, Jeffrey Lee Francis from Clayton, Randy Michael Francis from Addison, Maya Ganga Duran, Gangadharan, so Ganga Duran from Adrian, Samira Rubina Garcia from Adrian, John Robert Garno from Blissfield, Alexander John Garr from Morenci, Danielle June Gentz from Addison, Stephen Michael Georgiadis from Blissfield, Zachary Patrick Gillies from Tecumseh, Micah Antonio Gonzalez Nasir from Clayton, Jose Encarnacion Gonzalez from Adrian, Seth Abram Goodell from Hudson, Mackenzie Joe Goodson from Tecumseh, Christian Joseph Gordon from Clayton, Brock Allen Grewan from Adrian, Destiny Summer Grewan Rose from Blissfield, Jennifer Marie Grubbs from Hudson, Justin Allen Gwynn from Adrian, Natusha Gwinnell Hall from Adrian, Julie Lynn Hamilton from Britain, Maddox Darwin Hancock from Onstead, Raven Starr Hansen from Clinton, Jonathan James Harbeck from Blissfield, Erin Colleen Harper from Clinton, Kiara May Harper from Adrian, Christina Sue Hauser from Blissfield, Heather Johann Hawes from Onstead, John Willard Helton II from Palmyra, Brandon Alexander Henning from Adrian, Douglas L. Herman from Hudson, James David Hicks from Onstead, Damian Michael Hill from Adrian, Toby Scott Heiser from Morenci, William Floyd Hodgkinson from Cement City, Joshua Paul Holder from Adrian, Jeremy Michael Haluda from Tecumseh, and that's Holuta, Dadrian Marquise Hoover from Adrian, Gray Michael Howard II from Britain, Mariafe Anguito Hurt from Adrian, Garrett Preston Ayat from Adrian, Miranda K. Jean from Adrian, Brian Dale Jones from Tecumseh, Jacob Philip Jones from Tecumseh, Lamar Mackay Jones from Adrian, Robert James Keith, Keeth from Cement City, Heather Lee Kincaid from Manitoba Beach, Curtis Eugene King from Tecumseh, Michigan, Aaron William Kingsley from Adrian, Linda Irma Kinsey from Adrian, Donald Leo Knoblaw from Deerfield, Judith Faye Kopke from Adrian, Jacob Matthew Korpusik from Tipton, Deborah Sue Kozumplik, Kozumplik from Manitoba Beach, Brenda Louise Lacey from Adrian, Jacob Allen Larson from Adrian, Christina Lynn Laurel Martinez from Adrian, Justice Aaron Lehman from Clinton, Cesar Felipe Lemos de Oliveira from Adrian, Thomas Lewis Liberty Jr. from Deerfield, Amir Syed Leitner from Riga, Kyle William Lockwood from Hudson, Michaela Ann Lockwood from Hudson, Zachary Michael Manning from Tecumseh, James Edward Marsh from Brooklyn, Jody Lee Mata from Manitoba Beach, Madeline Materney from Deerfield, Roland James Matthews Jr. from Blissfield, Madison Riley Matthews from Clayton, Jane Annette McCabe from Brooklyn, Brian Craig McCoy from Adrian, Tiffany Lynn McFelda from Adrian, Kyle Morgan McKay Tyler from Adrian, Paula Janine McLaughlin from Deerfield, Brandon Lee Meadows from Adrian, Alyssa Mendezabel from Adrian, Danielle B. Meisel, M-I-E-S-E-L from Hudson, Abigail Rayanne Miller from Addison, Jonathan Cody Miller from Britain, Liberty Ann Moore, M-O-H-R from Clayton, Brandon Paul Montez from Hudson, Frank Rudolph Moore from Manitoba Beach, Gabriela Marie Morales from Adrian, Maximo Emiliano Moratinos from Adrian, Graham Michael Morden Jr. from Adrian, Keith Arnold Morlock Jr. from Adrian, Christopher Henry Mowry, M-O-W-R-Y from Adrian, Catherine Margaret Muzinski, M-U-S-Z-Y-N-S-K-I from Jasper, Thomas Albert Mutter, M-U-T-T-E-R from Palmyra, Madison Jolynn Nolly, N-A-L-L-I, I'm sorry, from Tecumseh, Matthew William Nadella, N-E-D-E-L-A from Adrian, Kendon Michael Nelson Lee from Hudson, Mary Teresa Nolan from Hudson, Timothy Richard Nowak from Adrian, Angelo Ojeda, Ojeda, O-J-E-D-A from Adrian, Caleb Michael Osborne from Adrian, Anya Pelicius Becquerel, Beckerril from Adrian, Sharon Marie Parker from Adrian, Mary Ann Parrott, Perritt from Adrian, Anton DeAndre Perry from Adrian, Amanda Sue Peters from Morenci, Joshua James Phillips from Clinton, Nicholas Charles Phillips from Adrian, Wanda Sue Plantier from Blissfield, Stanley Jack Plate from Manitoba Beach, Robert Martin Prochko, Prochko from Brooklyn, Joshua Allen Prophet from Adrian, Bethany Ann Puckett from Onstead, Scotty Eugene Pulley, Pulley from Adrian, Rachel Elaine Redman from Onstead, Gabriel Kenneth Recklaw, Rehklau from Riga, Paula Mueller Richardson from Tecumseh, Samuel Merced Rincon from Adrian, Raven Rianne Rock from Adrian, Scott Allen Rogers from Adrian, Andrea Renee Espinoza Rojo from Adrian, Alexander Ryan Salazar from Adrian, Jeffrey Albert Shadler from Ottawa Lake. Is that in Lenawee County, Ottawa Lake?
Part of the
Necess-
mailing,
Say it again.
part of the mailing address is from, is in
Oh,
Lenawee.
Okay. Rachel Renee Schmitz from Clayton, Jeffrey Schoonover from Adrian, and that was Jeffrey Sean Schoonover. James Stephen Schudel, Schudel from Adrian. Angela Lynn Celine, Selene from Cement City. Heather Ann Shames from Addison. Danielle Lee Shaw from Blissfield. Danielle Lynn Shellhart from Sand Creek. Kevin Douglas Sherman from Adrian. Willow Jean Shork with a K from Tecumseh. Timothy Morris Signor, Signor from Anatoa Beach. Philip Wayne Skeels from Adrian. Ashley Arlene Sloan from Adrian. Marla Lynn Slocum Casper from Clinton. Eric William Smith from Adrian. Frederick Andrew Smith from Sand Creek. Jason Oliver Smith from Adrian. Amanda Marissa Snyder from Adrian. Jeremy Michael Snyder from Adrian. Melissa Sookdeo, Sookdeo from Hudson. Andrew Lee Sprague from Hudson. Melvin Edward Sprunk, Sprunk Jr. from Adrian. Todd Dante Stitt II from Clinton. Carlene Faye Strong from Britain. Timothy James Suckow, Suckow from Tecumseh. Taylor Ray Terrio, Theriot from Adrian. Jada Ann Thompson from Deerfield. Megan Sue Thrush from Adrian. Carlos Ezekiel Torres from Adrian. Jean Sophie Tressler from Tecumseh. Owen Thomas Tucker from Deerfield. Jerry Allen Uphold from Manitoba Beach. Aaron Erda from Tecumseh. Johnny Danielle Uribe Jr., Uribe from Adrian. Brandon James Valdez from Tecumseh. Harold Jr. Vardaman, Vardaman.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and call this for today. I want to welcome all new subscribers. And if you're not a subscriber to this channel and you like the content that's on this channel, please do me a big, huge favor. Subscribe to this channel and help this channel grow. That's it for today. I will see you guys tomorrow at the same time. Ciao, ciao, ta-ta. And I will catch you guys on the next one.
Scattered seams with your steady hands, you refill my heart. Every piece that's lost gets a brand new start. You fix it all, you fix it all. Daniel, you make it right. Daniel, everything's bright when I'm falling apart. You put me back together. You're my solid ground, always drawing near. Never give up on this heart of mine. Put it back together every single time.